What's up, everybody? Thank you for joining me today. It is JVille Sports here with another daily sports picks video, Friday, December 22nd. And let's recap yesterday like we always do. Again, thank you for joining me today. I really appreciate it. There were only 5 games in the NBA yesterday, and we went 2-3. Not good at all. We did hit a straight with the Raptors, but then we lost it with the Celtics and the Spurs. Celtics are just really slumping right now, and the Spurs, they're just doing so many things with their lineup. Kawhi Leonard and Tony Parker not playing back-to-backs, and then when they do play, they're limited minutes. So the whole team is just not gelling right now because so many guys are in and out of the lineups. Ginobili doesn't play back-to-back, so they're a really good team, but if everybody's not playing consistent minutes, they're not going to gel together. So a Utah team with injuries themselves was able to take the victory yesterday. So not a good day overall there. And then our for sure parlay of the day was done very early. The first game of the day, Jacksonville State somehow lost that game. Not a game that they should have lost. Um, and everybody else in that parlay actually ended up winning. So we missed that parlay by one, being Jacksonville State. Everybody else, I think it was Tulane, Rhode Island, Indiana, and then Cleveland Cavaliers and the NBA, all winners. So whenever we miss our parlay of the day, it's usually by one team, rarely two teams. That's what happened yesterday, but let's close that book and we are going to start a new streak today because I like what I have. Let's get through today's NBA games first. We have a decent schedule today. We have the Knicks at the Pistons. Like I said, very nice win by the Knicks yesterday, beating the Celtics at home. Those of you that watched that game, Michael Beasley was just unbelievable. He was unstoppable. No matter who Boston threw at him, they could not stop him. He is really the sole reason why they won that game because Porzingis was awful. So that was a miss yesterday. I don't think the Knicks make it two in a row though. They're on the road against Detroit. They're not going to be able to bully Detroit down low. So I like Detroit to win this game at home, especially with the Knicks with a very nice win yesterday. Maybe a little relaxed today, I would say. Pelicans at Orlando. Pelicans got monster games out of Davis and Cousins their last time out, but it was in a losing effort against the Wizards. I do think they have good games again today, and this time they win. Orlando just has so many injuries. I cannot see Orlando winning this game. It's just going to be domination by the bigs from the Pelicans. Wizards at the Nets. Otto Porter is questionable for the Wizards, but with or without him, they have enough to win this game. Brooklyn is not playing as well as they were earlier in the season, so I definitely like the Wizards here if they don't mess around to win this game in Brooklyn. Mavericks at the Heat. This one's very interesting because I rarely ever pick Dallas, especially on the road. I would never pick them, but here they're actually favored by one. Miami just has so many injuries. No Goran Dragic, no Winslow, no Johnson, no Whiteside. That's 3 starters out, plus a very good bench player. Um, I really don't know how Miami beat Boston with this lineup on the road. I don't think they do it again. I think it's just too much for them to overcome. So I'm actually going to pick Dallas to win this game on the road, just for the simple fact that they have more healthy bodies. We have the Clippers at the Rockets. Rockets, terrible loss I mentioned yesterday to the Lakers. I don't know how they lost that game, favored by 15. Now Chris Paul is out with an injury, but not a huge deal because they know how to win without him. They played a good amount of the season without him. Clippers are just a mess. So many injuries. No way they win this game. Rockets at home should be an easy pick. Hornets at the Bucks. Decent game here. Should be pretty competitive. You have two teams trying to go on a little run here and get into the playoffs. Milwaukee's been the more consistent team, and they're at home, so I give them the slight edge. I like Milwaukee here in the close one. Hawks at the Thunder. Looks like Schroeder is questionable for Atlanta. He's their best player. If they are without him, this is going to be a blowout. With him, should be a okay game. I just don't see the Thunder. No injuries that I can see losing this game at home. Thunder is the pick here. Nuggets at the Blazers. No Damian Lillard for the Blazers. He's their best player. He is out today. So it should even things out a little bit because Denver has injuries themselves. So I look for CJ McCollum to have a monster game, and it should be enough for Portland to squeak out a close one at home. And the last game of the day, the Lakers at the Warriors. Like I said, very nice victory for the Lakers over the Rockets the other day. They get KCP back into the lineup. Looks like still no Brook Lopez. For the Warriors, looks like Draymond Green is finally coming back, but still no Pachulia, Livingston, or Steph Curry. And Iguodala is questionable, so a lot of guys in and out for the Warriors, but they just keep on rolling. So I like the Warriors here to win this game, but I do think it's going to be a close one. So those are our NBA picks for today. Hopefully we have a much better day than we had yesterday. Let's get to our bets of the day here to round out the video. We have a nice big 6, 8, how much is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 team money line parlay, mixing in the NBA and college basketball. We got the Pelicans, the Wizards, Oklahoma City at home, the Rockets at home. Actually, I put the Thunder on here twice. So yeah, sorry. Thunder is on there twice. So it's a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, 12 teamer. So we have 5 in the NBA: Pelicans, Wizards, Thunder, Rockets, and Warriors. And then in college basketball, we have Middle Tennessee State, North Carolina, Wilmington. We have Murray State. We have Central Michigan, San Francisco, Nevada, and Miami. I think all these teams should win. A few of them I think will cover as well, but for this parlay, I'm just going to pick everybody on a straight money line. So that 12-teamer 100 will pay 930, so about 9 times your money. And then we're going to extract the best parlays out of there to create our for sure parlay of the day. We're going to take the Thunder and the Rockets in the NBA. And then we're going to take Murray State, Central Michigan, Nevada, and Miami against Hawaii in Hawaii. Miami, though, should roll there. So 300 will pay 323, slightly over even money, which is always what we're trying to do. So I really like these picks. I see a lot of these teams, if not all of them, winning. Should be a very nice day today, and we'll see what happens. And we always try to have a big Friday going into Saturday because Saturday is always a huge day. So you want to build up that bankroll before you hit to Saturday and Sunday with the NFL. So we'll see what happens. Like I said, I like what we got, and we'll go from there. So thank you guys so much for joining me today. I really appreciate the support and the time and joining me each and every day. Like I said, I really appreciate it. But that wraps up today's video, and we will see you tomorrow.